All right, so for these problems, we're going to be converting between nautical miles and miles. So we need to know what our conversion factor is, and that is that 1 nautical mile is equal to 1.15 miles. This will never change. This ratio is always going to be true. So to do this, I'm going to follow a certain amount of steps. I'll do numbers 1 and 2 with you, and you'll do the rest independently. So number 1 says, a plane traveled 115 nautical miles. How many miles did the plane travel? So I'm going to start with what I know. I know that it traveled 115 nautical miles. So 115 nautical miles. And I need to convert this to miles. So what I'm going to do is set up a fraction to multiply by this so that I can get rid of the nautical miles and change it into miles. So I'm going to set up a fraction just like this. I'm going to put what I want on the top, which is miles. I'm going to put what I don't want on the bottom, which is nautical miles. And then I'm going to plug in the numbers in front of these where they go. 1.15 goes in front of the miles, and 1 goes in front of the nautical miles. Now when I look at this, I can see that nautical miles is going to cancel with nautical miles because anything divided by itself equals 1. So 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. Therefore, nautical miles divided by nautical miles equals 1. 1 times anything is itself, so we can just cancel those and pretend they're not even there, okay? So then, once we get these numbers plugged in, all we have to do is do the math. I'm going to multiply these two by each other, and I'm going to be left with 115 times 1.15, and that is equal to, I'm going to plug that into a calculator, it's 132.25 miles. And that's my answer. All right, let's do number 2. Number 2 says, a car traveled 200 miles. So that's what I know. So I'm going to write down 200 miles, okay? And then I'm going to multiply this by a fraction so I can get rid of these miles. I'm going to put what I don't want on the bottom, miles, and what I'm trying to get on the top, which is nautical miles. And then I just plug in these two numbers where they go. 1.15 goes in front of the miles, 1 goes in front of the nautical miles. The miles will cancel. I'm going to be left with 200 times 1 nautical mile on the top. Anything times 1 is itself, so we have 200 nautical miles on the top. And on the bottom we have 1.15. 1.15. So what is 200 divided by 1.15? We'll put that in the calculator, and we come up with 173.9 nautical miles. And that is our answer. That's it.